We always try to stay open to opportunities to improve our processes. And we saw such an opportunity in our collaboration with BarControl. We reduced the working hours of our bartenders, shortened the time required for inventory, and reduced the time accountants need to analyze data. We now have transparent data that we can always go back to. It's stored with us. And we can always review, control, and analyze it. First, it's a huge time saver, and doing inventory with BarControl is a pleasure. For example, in the bird cage, our second bar, where there are probably over 1,000 items, the inventory takes just 2 to 3 hours, and it's done with ease. Second, the quality of the drinks doesn't deteriorate. One of the traditional inventory methods is pouring from one container to another, which is a very poor practice that negatively affects drink quality. With BarControl, quality remains perfect. Third, the owner can immediately view inventory reports in a convenient format. What used to take 5 to 6 hours can now be done in about an hour or a little more, depending on the number of beverages and the size of the bar. In the end, we instantly receive a generated financial inventory document, which can be sent to the finance department with one click. And most importantly, it's optimized. We get excellent results with lower financial costs. BarControl is an excellent tool for managing bar inventory. Yes, it really helps us. Again, in terms of human resources, it saves staff hours and in turn, helps the restaurant save money on those hours in terms of payroll. What's most important is that I no longer need to call in the whole team. We can do the inventory with just the shift staff on duty. Before, BarControl inventory used to take 1.5 to 2 times longer, and I had to call in the full team. Now we complete inventory in about an hour, with a limited number of people, and it's much faster and more comfortable. No more pouring, no more rulers, guesses, or anything like that. It's more accurate, faster and more convenient. Don't be old-fashioned. You need to stay up to date and relevant. BarControl isn't just convenient, it's professional, fast, and precise.